56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat-Sjahl. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Hello boys and girls. I'm gonna try out this fine game called Holat, and you are welcome to tag along. And indeed, the mountain's the way it's pronounced should be Holat-Sjahl. The K is only added for the English-speaking people to make sense of the H sound. I take it this is the train we came with. Yeah, we can't interact with the train. Streets, just a second. As always, options, audio. Let's tone that music down some more. Yes. Better. Like, I want to have some music playing in the background, but not like all of it. Ah. So we can peek between the trains. Fun fact, the language Mosey, that has given the name to the mountain, Holat-Sjahl, that would be a language that's kindred to my own. the linguistics don't ring any bell in me, because like the language is spoken in Urals and in Siberia. They are far enough from our own that there aren't necessarily any immediate overlaps or any immediate points of recognition, but sometimes there are some to be discovered if you sort of come across some words that you don't even expect to mean the same thing. What's this? So I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, which means let's dig around some. The blizzard is getting more intense, so I'm guessing we're not supposed to be going here. But who knows? What's this? A rock. Okay, I can't climb here. Dead end here. There doesn't seem to be a jump function either. So here's another dead end, it seems. The railroad goes no further. I wonder if I go back towards the town, will the blizzard get lighter? I don't want to enter here just yet. Because maybe there will be surprises, and at the moment I'm not quite ready for surprises. Oh, we have a map, if I'm not wrong. Or am I wrong? There should be a compass, but maybe these are not available yet. Somehow I suspect that maybe we have to pick up the map from somewhere. Same with compass. Well, this goes into the forest, so let's not go too far in there. Oh, and speaking of the intro, I strongly suspect that the quote-unquote local tribesmen would indeed be the Mansi people, aka the distant cousins to my people. Maybe not even that distant. Okay, I see buildings, so we're getting back to the train station. Hello. Can I go in here? Can I go through the bushes? Yes. But I can't get over this fence, it seems. So indeed, the blizzard does get more quiet as we approach the town. Hello? Anybody in here? This would be a perfect setup for a jump scare. Hello? Yoo-hoo! the railway building? Oh no, that one is. Can I? Okay, I can get over some minor obstacles. The classic Soviet railscapes. Well, this building seems to be closed. Is that the place name? Oh, if it's some local language name, then it might very well be. I can hear something. I suppose we're dressed in a weather appropriate manner, because it doesn't seem to be freezing or anything. Also, I wonder when is this? Is this like modern times or? Hello? Like the intro said 56 years ago, so is this like 56 years after? Footprints, kinda fresh. Is this a bus stop? So it is. The bus must have just left, because in this blizzard the footprints wouldn't stand too long. Okay, this is where I was already. So, is this a parking lot? Yep. Yield. Somehow I think that we probably won't be able to access too many elements in town, so we shall end up in the forest after all. Oh, somebody's home. Hello? I'm new here. What a teeming hub of trade and entertainment. Okay, and this is the same road that I would have ended up if I had turned into the woods and kept on going, I guess. I would have ended up on this one. Ah, but there's more houses this way. I wanna poke at the perimeter. A bonfire. Agricultural stuff. Ah, okay, and we can't access access this end either. Let's stick with the rocks and the wind won't be as bad. Huh, the wind is getting really intense here. And let me guess, we can't actually get into the household. Would be real cozy, she's saying. Okay, I want to cross through the woods a little bit and see if there's anything of interest in here. Because I mean, it's just a little grove between between the road and the railroad. Somebody might have dropped something. Maybe there's treasure. Since we're not being given any explicit objective, I'm gonna guess that we just need to find the next meaningful spot. And what better way to find the next meaningful spot than to dig around in the surroundings and poke at everything. Okay, so this road. Just confirm that this road connects the other road. Maybe it even turns. Yep, it does indeed connect the other road. And there's the beginnings of the mountains. This noise is just the trees creaking in cold. So is this like the main road to somewhere? It is a little wider than the little street before. And of course I'm gonna stay off-road because reasons. Stuck in a tree. Okay, and this is where the two roads connect. Area between the mountains and or hills really, boulders on the road. Just gonna check how far I can even go here. Okay, not gonna be able to climb it proper, at least not yet. Seems to, well, more like a path, seems to take us deeper into the wild-ish area. So one path is going that way and another... Was there another one here? is it just... Ah, no, it's the same path. Okay, so basically I take it we need to go that way. What a lovely day. On our right we see some picturesque boulders. On our left, a pristine forest covered in powdery snow. Okay, there's a split here, so the road goes there. There's a path that seems to lead this way. Is it gonna take us back to the railroad? I'm not sure. Let's check. There's some sort of barrier here. Oh, it's a pipeline, I think. Ah, yeah, that's the railroad. Over there. I hear some noises. Are there like steps or what? Here's another fun fact. My relatives, like my grand aunt's husband's, like I think uncle or brother, or well, somebody from their family used to work in the Uralic railroads. I mean, I don't know if they also took part in building it, but as far as I know, they were the some sort of railroad officials in the Urals, and I've seen like old photos and postcards sent from the area. Okay, an obstacle. So I guess we're not getting further into the woods from here. There seems to be some sort of path here. Ah! Okay. The music seems to indicate this is where we want to end up, which means I'm gonna explore the other bit first. By the way, speaking of horror aspects, I think there is this sort of cultural divide between the indigenous Uralic people / Finno-Ugrians / my kindred people and the newer colonists, as in Russians, like the earlier locals would feel quite comfortable living inside the woods and basically next to trees and so on, and would build their settlements. Okay, I'm back here. Would build their settlements basically inside the woods. Whereas when Siberia and the northern parts of Russia started to be more populated, the Slavic people who moved into the area and went on to build settlements there immediately felt unease with all the trees and woods and such, and I think there's even this anecdote about how you can tell if it's a Finno-Ugrian's house or a Russian house, is that we Finno-Ugrians like trees around our house, but Russians, and maybe by extension other Slavic people, would say that, oh, but no, trees are bad, and they would keep the immediate area clear.
Are you coming to me?
Ah, I suppose I am. And I don't know, that might be a little bit too strong of a statement, but the cultural divide might actually go as far as the Slavic cultures perceiving trees and woods as evil, whereas for us it's basically, it's the home. The woods is where the home is. So this seems to be the only way to go, so let's carry on. Curious shapes. Oh my! Caves and such. Magic! Can we even go back? Okay, so far we can. But this certainly seems to be like some sort of gateway. Uh-oh!
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
I take it this is the voice of our protagonist. So he fell somewhere and now there's blizzard and snow. Do we leave tracks? We do. Okay. So this is where he quote-unquote landed. Ah, okay, so the tracks disappear after a while. Okay, in that case, let's keep going in one direction for a while. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we make it out somewhere. That's where the feet go. I wonder if I'm unbeknownst to me having some directional bias, like if you're moving around without any visual clue, then you tend to run in circles because you are moving, like favoring one side over another slightly. So if I knew what side I was favoring, I could correct a little bit. Ah! So I'm gonna correct a little bit to, well, to my right, as in going forward, right. to be a plane. Aha! And I think we just warped back into the original spot. Okay, let's take a different direction then. Let's do the footprint thing from the start. Seem to be some extra noises, but I think it's just the blizzard. She said obliviously. Are we gonna warp back soon? Oh! I've reached some bound. No, I haven't. Thought I had reached some sort of boundary, but I think the terrain is just a little bit more uneven. Are we actually rising uphill? I think that seems to be the... Ah! And we're back. Okay. Of course, since I don't know about the directions that I took before, I'm just gonna try to face inside the thing. Do we have a light? No. Do we have a map? No. Do we have a compass? No. So I wonder, what's the deal here? Do I need to face forward? I'm gonna try to do some circling, like the deliberate circling. Maybe we'll be able to make bigger and bigger circles. I also wonder if the little sleigh bell auditory clue, if that is something that's actually guiding us, or if that's something... Oh, what's this? Or if that's something that... Oh, hello! Huh! I think the bells might indeed be a clue. Hello?
I am right behind you.
Right.
to your humanity. When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment. When you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that like a good thing? Never being alone. Oh! Toe beddings. Like, isn't the whole never alone concept like an important concept in many indigenous cultures, or well, in the north, in the Arctic at least? Okay. Ooh, interesting. Goodie. Logbook. Diary. No diary. Articles. Okay, I guess we have to discover everything. I'm gonna keep recording because we've just gotten to the game proper, I suppose. And oh fuck, I'm stuck. And therein lies the true horror. Oh yeah, I'm stuck in the texture. Can I load? Options, let's go to main menu, yes. And continue. Okay, goodie. So this is our area. Take it these are like series of caves. Maybe some bridges. Where's the railroad? I want to know where I came from. So this circle is some sort of marker, but I don't think that's the railroad. Ah, okay, so this is... Okay, that's neat. I can see the coordinates now. So I take it this is where we are right now. So what does it say? Select destination, close map. Okay, we can select them here, I guess? No? 37, 62, 37. 762. Okay, so this is our first waypoint. And another waypoint is 752. 752. So I guess that's our next destination. Is that what we can see? It might very well be. I still have a bunch of learning the ropes to do. Yes. I'll put it away. I don't know if the game keeps count that you have watched it, but I'd better. Woo! The night is young and fresh. Let's take a look at the map. So, okay, that's the fire that we can see, I think. Of course, at the moment I'm not sure which way we are oriented. Put the map away. Compass. So yeah, I think the north is that way. Assuming that the map does point to north. There should be a fire, something up there. Let's see if we can find it. Just as an exercise of doing stuff. Ah, there's some fire, all right. Close map. So if we keep going roughly towards the north, what I'm trying to do right now, or like what I'm trying to achieve here, is to sort of make sense of how the map works and how the map and reality match up. Huh. And we cannot pass. Am I actually turning, or is the compass going a little cuckoo? Let's assume that's that fire. Also, naturally there's a dome on the map. So likewise, if I watch over there, so let's look at roughly south. Where's our little camp thingy? both. I don't even know what it's shown on the map. Okay, meanwhile, so if that's the fire there, then a little bit to our left there should be a path that leads up there. Again, I can't say if it's on this very clearing or... yeah, there it is. So, what's with the paper noises? I think the noises signal that we're going the right way. Ah, I think we might be picking something up here. Hello? Majorkirka. Orange sphere. Yay! I'm not saying it's aliens. Goodie. Anything else interesting here? What's this? Is this like one of those shortcuts? No. Let's just try to get up into the mountain and into that glowy shit. Oh, okay, that's some sort of tower. Okay, back on the road. Is this one of those shortcuts? Nope. The moon is a little bit lopsided. Is this one of those shortcuts? Oh, it might be. Okay, let's check it out. Or not. Okay, am I stuck now? Whew. I'm pretty sure there isn't a separate save function, so getting stuck is like a bad idea. Okay. Oh, the map actually shows where I am. I know, it showed the paper thingy. And I guess I'm at the... I'm about here right now. About to turn. A bridge. Map. Okay, so that's this bridge. Which means I need to go right. What a lovely bush. paper. I think it's further that way. I want to go here first, or should I? Let's go grab the paper. Ah, it's over there. So no, I don't want to go there yet. I wanna find this fire first. Yeah, it seems like the audio clues are really important because you can tell the direction as well as... Oh, it's a frozen creek. You can tell direction as well as distance. So this is the bridge. How will I be able to know what's my coordinates, or would I be able to know? More show me map and compass. Okay, so the creek. I already picked up this paper. I think I've taken a wrong turn. Like at first I was going here, then I was here, but I think I've circled around a little bit. Let's see. Let's continue on right now on the creek and see if I'm able to position myself somehow. Also, what's over there? Wow, a gulch. I don't know, the directions seem to be somewhat the same. Like there's the glowing signal post thing. Here we're going uphill. Oh! Eerie music is eerie, so I'm guessing we're getting closer to something. Okay, and I can't go there. Well, uphill is exactly where I want to be going, so that's good. Yes, that's the light there. Get through here. Okay, we can only carry on a little while at a time. That's not what I saw from the camp now, is it? Ah, I think what I saw from the camp was the reflection of that fire on those woods. Somehow I don't think it's entirely safe to walk on this ice, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so there's a fire. Are there two fires? There's a fire and there's a fire. I think I'm farther out than I I thought I would be, because here there shouldn't be any... Oh, this is the original camp, I think. So right now I'm here. Okay, this explains it. So this was the place of circles. I made it here. The map is a little bit bigger than I thought, so I made it here, and I walked over here, and then here, and here, and here. In that case, I'm going back, and I'm gonna try to make sense of my directions still. So right now I'm walking back here, because right now I'm kind of thinking that maybe I didn't even explore. No, I must have explored this, but I want to make sure that I explored all of these paths. Especially if there's some information or doodad that I might have left behind. Also, I want to know if I'm approximately here right now, then what is it that I can see? That red searchlight, or that red signal light, where is that? Is it at top of the mountain? So that's the bridge over there. Show me the map. So I'm coming from here, and I'm gonna take a left turn, and then I'm gonna try to take another sharp left. So carry on. And here. So now I should be here, and that came from here. So I'm gonna walk through here back to the campsite, and then I'm gonna try and make sure that I complete the loop. Right, get stuck in a tree. Okay. So right now I'm starting to make it down from here, I suppose, especially since I can almost see the campfires, or the whatever fires those are, that fiery region. Okay, and the thingy that I can see on the map, these pylons or whatever they are, that's those things over there, of course. Okay, so let's check if I will be able to get through here. Oh, I was actually able to crawl through the trees. That's cool. But I don't want to get stuck again. So now I'm approaching the campsite and seeing the pylons. So I should be able to see a path going to my right soon. And that's the path, I think. If I go here, I will get to... Ah no, okay, not there yet, so the path to the right is over there-ish. Okay, here's the campsite. And this path is, I think, this little tail end here. This little thingy. But I'm not gonna go there because that place seems dangerous. So instead, let's go uphill, and now let's take the left turn. Pretty! So going ahead, I should soon see the bridge again, and then if I keep on going I will get to the lakes again. And that was the little loop thing. Bridge. Gonna ignore the paper flapping that's near the bridge right now. But this time I'm totally open for finding shortcuts and such. Okay, we're getting near the creek now. What's this? Just a boulder or a piece of ice or something. Whee! passage of some sort or not? I think it might be passage coming from the other way, but it doesn't seem to be accessible on this side or from this end. So now that I actually know that we're here, let's see. Ah, so there's this one point of interest somewhere over here. I take it we need to go through some caverns. If I take the West Lake, there is one access point, and if I take the East Lake, there are two access points. I think at this point I'm just gonna start going and see where I end up. But I also think this is quite enough for the first episode, moseying about and digging around, because now we're gonna do some semi-serious exploring from here point on. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now, and see you soon.